State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people.
From everyone here at the State Champs Sports Network, we hope you and your family had a wonderful Thanksgiving Day holiday. But if you're anything like us, you're ready for some more football. We're presented by Lawrence Tech. I'm Kiera Haig.
And I'm Lauren Plant. We have got highlights of all 8 football state championship games. I guarantee you're not going to get this kind of coverage anywhere else. We have some first-timers, some perennial powers, and for the first time in state history, 2 schools battling it out from the OAA. Our coach of the week has beaten the odds and got his team here to Ford Field. Plus, Tom Markowski and I are going to reveal the Final Four in this year's State Champs Mr. Football race, of course, presented by Hungry Howie's.
But as you know, it's not about us. It's about all the teams that worked so hard to get here. So let's get going with the Division 8 State Championship.
Saginaw Nouvelle happy to be back in the finale since winning the D7 crown back in 2011. Taking on an Ottawa Lake Whiteford team, making their second straight trip to Ford Field, 2 unbeatens getting together. Whiteford came in dropping 50 or more on 11 of their last 13 opponents. The Toledo baseball commit Thomas Eitnier, who had a 37-yard touchdown early in the first, all it takes is all you got. 70-yard scamper down to the doorstep. The junior Logan Murphy added the finishing touches. Bobcats up 12-0. And Murphy wasn't done. Only the best is good enough. This is a 71-yard trip to the crib. 128 yards rushing on the day. Whiteford up 20-0 after the first. The lead grew to 28, but Nouvelle wasn't giving up. Senior QB Tate Housebeck tossed for 175 yards and 2 scores. Fellow senior Ken Cuiava catches it in stride for the TD. But Whiteford scored 737 points this season, second all-time. Eitnier on the keeper, he sees the pylon, and he'll get there. Ottawa Lake Whiteford defeats Saginaw Nouvelle 42-21. Bobcats' first ever football state title. To Division 7 now, the defending champs, Pewamo Westphalia, winners of 12 straight, taking on Cinderella Saugatuck, unranked and in the title tilt for only the second time in school history. Let's start in the first quarter. The Pewamo Pirates have put up a ton of points this postseason. Senior back Bryce Thalen breaks a tackle, dives for the end zone, PW with the early advantage. Pewamo has a dual-threat dynamo in senior quarterback Jimmy Lehman. Hustle and heart will set you apart. Pushing the pile into the paint, it was 14-0 after the first. Lehman threw for 127 and 2 scores in last year's championship, and he had another prime-time performance on 3rd and long, connecting with Peyton Heckman for another touchdown. Not a single Pirate opponent this season scored more than 14 points in any game. Pewamo Westphalia shuts out Saugatuck 21-0, second straight Division 7 state title.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and let's go to the Division 4 Football State Championship. Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars taking on the Edwardsburg Eddies. Grand Rapids CC light up the board first. Senior quarterback Jack Bowen connects with Nolan Fugate. A couple great blocks downfield, and he is in for the touchdown. Cougars up 7-0. And it would not take long for Edwardsburg to respond. Senior running back Kyle Schurter takes this one up the gut, a quick stiff arm, and he takes it to the house for the 55-yard touchdown. Game is tied at 7. Still in the first quarter, Eddies with the ball. Junior running back Chase Sager finds a hole up the middle, and he is going for the 64-yard touchdown run. Missed extra point makes it 13-7 Edwardsburg. Let's jump to the second half. Grand Rapids CC up 28-13. Junior return specialist Caden Goggins is opening the record books on this one. He ties the MHSAA record for the longest return for a touchdown in a title game. 99 yards, Eddie's down 28-19. This night belongs to the Cougars. Senior running back Nolan Fugate had a field day. This is his 4th rushing touchdown of the game, 32 yards, and Grand Rapids Catholic Central is your back-to-back state champions in Division 4, defeating Edwardsburg 42-31 the final.
I'm Sean Belegian, and it's time for our Coach of the Week presented by Lawrence Tech Football. Our selection this week from Livonia Franklin, Coach Chris Kelbert.
Coach Kelbert is in his 19th year as head coach of the Patriots, and he knows this year's squad is a special group of never-say-die players.
They never ever once believe that it's not possible. And that's, as a coach, you try to teach that, but that's not an easy thing. And when you got a group of kids that just have that inherited in them, then it makes it a lot easier.
In 1975, Franklin was the first MHSAA Class A champion, and that history is not lost on Coach Kelbert.
A lot of people talk about the 75 and going to the state championship and being a part of that, and now our kids are going to be able to have that same story.
Well, Coach Kelbert is having a blast as head coach. One might say it's a lifelong love.
I haven't had a season that I have not played or coached football since I was in 4th grade. So I love the sport. I love being around it.
Hi, I'm Jeff Duvendeck, head football coach at Lawrence Tech University, here to present Coach Kelbert, our Coach of the Week award.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah! For more information on the Lawrence Tech football team, head on over to ltuathletics.com.
What's up, State Champs Nation? I'm Daniela Bruce, hanging out here at Ford Field. Because of our amazing partnership with the MHSAA, Lawrence Tech is here on hand, introducing themselves to parents, potential students, talking about the new football program and all their academic programs. I'm here with head football coach Jeff Duvendeck. Jeff, you're here today and you're having the chance to interact with so many different communities. What's that like, and how is this opportunity great for you?
Oh, it's a great opportunity to help get our name out there. We've had a lot of people stopping by the booth and just seeing Lawrence Tech, and we're the only university that has that here at Ford Field, and it's been a great opportunity for us.
Guys, if you're interested in Lawrence Tech, you can get all the information at ltu.edu. We've got more state championship highlights coming up for you next on State Champs.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Hey fellas, these Howie specials with Cajun crust must be yours. So, where's the game?
There's no game.
Hungry Howies, how may I help you? Yeah, I can't.
These guys again? Well, at least they don't have an air horn.
Flavor fanatics love us because we make our dough fresh daily and have meal deals for any budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! Flavor fanatics welcome.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Welcome back to State Champs from Ford Field. Time to get back to the highlights.
We started back up in Division II. Warren De La Salle in the finals for the first time since winning it in 2014, but taking on a Livonia Franklin team who hasn't played in a state championship since the Pats won the very first MHSAA Class A state title back in 1975. The purple-clad Pilots of De La Salle last week knocked off the two-time defending state champs Detroit King to get here. Opening play of the game, Franklin quarterback Jacob Kelbert can't handle the snap. The senior Brandon Madigan recovers and scores. Pilots up 7-0 after the first. To the second, De La Salle put together a 93-yard scoring drive. Senior quarterback Luke Fromm hooks up with Evan Valancourt, the junior saying, if it's going to be, it's up to me. 60-yard touchdown, Pilots up 14. Fromm was 10 of 12 passing, 207 yards on the afternoon. Here, he finds a wide-open Sergio Gasparoni. Warren De La Salle beats Livonia Franklin 41-6. Second state title in school history.
I'm Gabe O'Neill in Division 5. Grand Rapids West Catholic looking to win its 5th straight state championship, going up against Swan Valley, who's making its first ever appearance in the state finals. West Catholic in the white would strike on its opening possession,
Senior quarterback Gaetano Vallone on the quick toss to Zach Lee, and the fellow senior does the rest as he goes in for the 32-yard touchdown. Falcons led 10-0 after the first quarter. Swan Valley looking to answer in the second, but Alex Freese's pass is picked off by Zavon Scott, and he returns it 28 yards for the touchdown. That would put West Catholic up 17-0, and the Falcons would add another score right before halftime. Vallone going for the end zone. Catch out this amazing one-handed grab by Jack Schichtel for the 28-yard score. West Catholic went into the half leading by 24. They kept the momentum going in the second half. It's Vallone doing it with his legs this time for the 5-yard score. West Catholic goes on to win 34-7 the final. They become the third school in MHSAA history to win 5 straight state championships.
Today we'd like to talk about the requirements that varsity coaches have to help guide your children's teams. Head coaches of varsity high school teams in Michigan have up to 3 requirements they must fulfill to be able to coach in the MHSAA postseason tournament in any sport. First, a head coach of a varsity sport must have a valid CPR certification. Second, head varsity coaches, as well as all of their assistant and sub-varsity coaches, are required to complete a rules meeting annually for their sport, which contains a health and safety component covering concussions, emergency readiness, and heat and hydration issues. Third, each individual hired for the first time as a high school varsity head coach at a member school must have completed at least one level of the MHSAA's Coaches Advancement Program. These steps help make high school sports, educational athletics, as safe as possible for the young people participating in our programs. You can learn more about coaches' education and health and safety issues in school sports by visiting the MHSAA website.
Our main event this week is the Division III final between Muskegon and Farmington Hills Harrison. That's coming up a little later. In the 42 years of the MHSAA Football State Championships, Harrison is playing in their 18th with 13 titles. Head coach John Harrington has been there for every snap. Hear the amazing story of Michigan high school football's winningest coach. Catch Legends John Harrington Sunday, December 10th at 9 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit. When we come back, we're going to reveal the final 4 in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
So many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
At Sarah Chevrolet in Southfield, we love football season, especially all the slow motion replays. So we thought we'd try a few ourselves. Here's Jeremy handing off the keys to another great lease payment. And there's CJ giving someone up to $1,000 more than Kelly Blue Book on their trade. And here's me eating my lunch. Amazing, huh? So are these lease payments.
Everyone can lease a 2018 Equinox for $159 a month or a Malibu for $169.
See guys, everything looks better in slow motion. You want to see me eat breakfast?
No.
It's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Want to gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
This is a warm welcome from your Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars here at Ford Field. Let's get ready to crown some more champions from today's events.
Go Cougars!
Let's go Cougars!
Let's get it going with Division I. First Oakland Activities Association finale. West Bloomfield in their first ever championship meeting Clarkston, the 2013 and 14 title holders. These two met in week 4 of the season with West Bloomfield coming out on top 37-16. Let's just say points came at a premium in this one. First quarter, Clarkston forced to punt deep in their own territory. The snap FedExed into nearly the front row. That's a safety, 2 on the board for the Lakers. Clarkston with an improbable run to get here. Driving late in the half, Nathan Ubali spots Connor Heaton on the comeback route, and a late hit gives the Wolves enough real estate for Jermaine Romer to drill this 30-yard field goal. Like a baseball game, Clarkston led 3-2 at halftime. West Bloomfield showed flashes in the second half. Mr. Football Kennedy, Bryce Beasley, hitting James Faulkner, who makes a terrific catch. But the Wolves dashed this drive as well. West Bloomfield back with the ball under 2 minutes ago, but Beasley's pass picked off by Tyler Houston. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. Clarkston captures their 3rd state title in 5 years. Final score, 3-2. The Division VI contest matched a pair of teams used to winning championships. Jackson Lumen Christi, 9 state titles, and the defending champs, the Ithaca Yellow Jackets, 5 state crowns in the last 7 years. This the first meeting ever between these two teams. To the game. First quarter, the Titans with a little trickery that pays off big time. On the reverse, Nick Thomas is free, and he will take it 72 yards to the house. They go for 2 and grab an 8-0 lead. But Ithaca scored 2 TDs in the second quarter. QB Joey Bentley can beat you through the air and with his legs. Through the line, and he's gone. 51-yard score, and for the first time all season, Lumen Christi trailed at the break 13-8. But the Titans made their adjustments, and as we jump to the 4th, leading 24-13, the man they call Seabass, the senior Sebastian Toland, hustle, hit, and never quit. Toland led the Titans with 244 yards rushing, and the lead increased to 19. But Ithaca's Bentley never backed down to the tune of 240 yards passing, 4 TDs. Adam Culp hauls in the 19-yard score. Jackets down 32-20. But Lumen Christi boasts a 2-headed monster at tailback. The Titans ran for 514 yards on 67 attempts. Kyle Minder rushed for 3 TDs and 200 plus. Jackson Lumen Christi wins their first back-to-back state titles since 03-04. 40-34 the final. All right, hey everybody, we're taking a quick timeout from the highlights. We're here in the rafters of Ford Field. Look, I found this guy, Tom Murakowski, roaming around, looked lost, and wanted to grab him for a second because this is the show where we announce who is in the Final Four in the state champs Mr. Football race presented by Hungry Howie's. Now, we always have an online vote winner who automatically is in, and who is that?
That would be Max Whitwer out of Utica Eisenhower. Really led from day one and throughout the season. It was really the people's choice this year, and he probably would have been my choice for as one of the front runners had he stayed injury-free. Be that as it may, he was done after 7 games. Another one at our Final Four is Ladarius Jefferson, the quarterback out of Muskegon. What a phenomenal year he had coming into the finals. Accounted for 50 touchdowns. And then we'll go to Bryce Beasley, the quarterback out of West Bloomfield. He had 4 Division I receivers with which to throw to. That definitely helped him out. Improved his running this year. Lost some weight, was much quicker. And then finally, Obi Ogufu out of Farmington Hills Harrison. Tight end / kick returner / linebacker / defensive end. He had 7 sacks on the year coming into the finals, 50 tackles, 30 catches, 5 went for touchdowns. You know, his numbers weren't as good as some others, but all you had to do is watch him play. He passed the eye test.
Absolutely. It's not just about stats. And how about the fact that 3 of our Final Four are here at Ford Field? That goes without saying that they have had an amazing season. All right, congratulations to all the guys who were in the race all season long. Next week, we will reveal who is this year's state champs Mr. Football, so stay tuned.
Sarah Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the Sarah Chevrolet Community Awards. November Student of the Month goes to Addie DiTassani from Flex Tech High School.
Addie is beloved in the school. She is such a hard worker, and she's also involved in dual enrollment classes and be a participant in swim. So being able to keep all of those things together, she still remains one of the top academic scorers in her class.
Addie definitely deserves to have the Student of the Month award because she exemplifies everything that makes a student athlete. She's more of a self-starter, reliant, independent, purposeful individual, and she's great.
This is Addie's senior year at Flex Tech, and next year she will attend the University of North Texas and major in creative writing.
On behalf of Sarah Chevrolet, I would like to congratulate Addie DiTassani on being the Student of the Month. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There is no doubt that some of the players playing here at Ford Field this weekend will one day play on Sundays, either for or against the Lions. In fact, there are high school athletes in a variety of sports that will one day compete at the highest level. And many times, those who've taken home the title of Detroit Athletic Club Male or Female Athlete of the Year have an excellent shot, the best of the best. Nominations are being considered right now. If you're an all-state athlete with good grades and possess leadership, go to dacathleteoftheyear.com and download an application. Highlights of the D3 Championship are up next here on State Champs.
Snap Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Black Friday sales event, lease a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $89 a month, or a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $249.
Sales service and a superior buying experience. That's Snap Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
Snap Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Snap Camp, Snap Camp.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, and we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Welcome back to State Champs. We got one more game we've cooked up for you this Thanksgiving weekend, the Division III State Championship, featuring one team we absolutely thought would be here and another who maybe didn't start the season with all that much hype, but like the legendary program, they are here. They are, of course, talking about Farmington Hills Harrison. Now, Mighty Muskegon has the 5th best scoring offense in MHSAA history and have only given up 78 points all season long on defense. One more final ingredient for you, a State Champs Mr. Football finalist plays on each team. A perfect recipe we call the main event.
And this is it. The last football game of the year, and it's for the Division III State Championship. Farmington Hills Harrison Hawks taking on the Big Reds of Muskegon. Let's get to it. Off the opening kickoff, junior Ben Williams with great vision running up the field, makes his way across to the sideline, and he could go all the way. That's a 91-yard kick return for a touchdown. What a way to start this game up. Harrison up with the early 7-0 lead. Muskegon lurking in the red zone. Mr. Football candidate Ladarius Jefferson with the keeper. He takes it up the right side for the 8-yard touchdown run. Happy birthday, Ladarius. The Big Reds tied this one up 7-0. The Hawks added a field goal at the end of the first quarter, making it 10-7. But Muskegon is in the red zone. Jefferson with the keeper. He goes in untouched while blowing out the candles on his birthday cake. Big Reds up 14-10 at the half. Ladarius Jefferson scored again with another rushing touchdown, and he keeps on giving his team a present one after another. He's too hot to handle, going in untouched again. And Muskegon is your Division III state champions. 28-10, the final.
You earned it, man. Got a good team. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week. Grand Rapids CCQB Gaetano Valloni's pass to Jack Schichtel. The amazing one-handed grab around the defender's back for the touchdown. One more time in slow motion. What a catch. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
You know, we really do have so many things to be thankful for. We have our awesome partnership with Lawrence Technological University, and of course the MHSAA, who put on another phenomenal finals football weekend. And you know, congratulations to all the teams that got the chance to live their dream and play in this wonderful environment.
You're so right. And we want to thank you, the fans. You know, it's been awesome walking around here, getting a chance for people to come up to us and talk about how much they appreciate what we do. We appreciate you guys. And, you know, we also appreciate the fact that for the teams, the fans, the players, they're going to remember this for a lifetime. All right. One more show next week. Still a big show. We're going to have kind of the best of the fall sports season, and we will tell you who is this year's state champs, Mr. Football. Who is going to be this year's Mr. Football?
It's all exciting stuff. If you missed any part of the show, make sure you go to our YouTube page, State Champs TV, or our website, statechampsnetwork.com. We'll see you next week.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people.